So this design was not planned at all. When I say not planned, I had no concept, no color palette, no idea, no pictures, no inspo, no nothing. I was literally sitting in my bed and I was like, hey, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. So I was like, let me make something for African American women specifically. And thus, the Hood Renaissance was born. Now, when I had the idea to make something for Juneteenth slash the African American woman experience inspired, if you will, of course, I had to go on Pinterest and find all the photos. So I went and got things like Sulfur 8, Blue Magic, Just for Me, the bamboo earrings, things that really spoke to not only the African American woman experience, but the Southern African American woman experience. Me personally, I'm a believer that we're all from the South, honey. You are just a few generations back from the South. So whether you are in New York, Chicago, or the West Coast, you're really from the South, or your lineage, should I say, is from the South. To me, that makes us all Southern. I know where I'm from. I know where my ancestors are from. And it all started in the South. Some of them may have moved north at some point, but trust me, the South is within us all. I also wanted this piece to speak to that experience of being a Southern African American woman, specifically because I could have included things, for men and that nature, but I really wanted to focus on us because I feel like we're not honored as much as we should. We are really the backbone, the foundation of everything. Even in present day, we make things shake. We can literally turn water into wine. And I know a lot of us are becoming fatigued with always being the foundation, with always being strong. But I think there's something that is very admirable about being that resilient, that no matter what is thrown at us, that we always make it through, that we always make shit shake. We always make shit shake. Me, I know no matter what happens to me in my life, I always bounce back. And that is one of my favorite things about myself. And I feel like a lot of African American women have that within. I think that's why when things go left, they always call on us, because we always make shit shake. We always bounce back stronger than before. Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10 type energy, always. Also, while creating this piece, I thought about my great grandmother, who she is from a more rural part of North Carolina. And I spent some time with her as a child, and I know that I'm blessed and honored and privileged to have spent time with my great grandmother, Earthside. And she's my only great grandmother that I had the honor of meeting, and she was the highlight of my childhood. To me, she was like peak Southern Black woman. I never seen her in pants. She had a prayer closet that she did not play about. She prayed every single day. Sometimes I'll be there and like it would be me, my sister, my cousins, and she would disappear, and we'd be like, "Where's grandma?" And she's in there praying. She's in there doing what she wants to do. Okay, she had a Bible in every room. She lived at the end of a dirt road, and I still see the house, and I close my eyes. I can probably build the house on Sims if I needed to. I know it like the back of my hand. I spent many days and many nights there, and something about her and just I feel like the way she carried herself, the way she always took care of everyone. And although, some could frown upon that, I truly admire her sacrifice, and I truly admire her resilience. She went through a lot. She endured a lot. She was born in 1929. I know my grandmother endured a lot in this lifetime, in this realm, and to me, she will always get my highest honor. So I really wanted to incorporate pieces of her into this, so that's why I included the church. To me, the picture at the bottom, it looks like a bunch of people like after church. I seen a picture very similar of her and like her relatives, and I was like, this made me think about my grandma. So let me include that, because again, to me, she's like peak Southern. But I also wanted to incorporate Southern women like myself, who may be a little loud, we may like to twerk. I feel like to be in the South is like, you gotta know how to twerk. How you from the South and you don't know how to twerk? That's like you saying you from the South and you don't know how to make collard greens, or you don't know how to at least clean them properly, or something like that. But overall, I just really wanted to highlight Southern women, Southernness, the Black experience in general, because I think things like Sulfur 8 and Blue Magic is kind of like a Black thing. That's not just reserved for the South. It's just something that I think is very big in the South, or at least growing up, my experience, it was very big. Blue magic. I never knew a lifetime without seeing a jar of blue magic somewhere in my home, someone else's home. It just was what it was. This piece is so layered to me. This design is so layered to me. I can go on and on about it all day. I think overall I just really wanted to represent how the South is the root of everything, from music to fashion to food. The South is everything, and I would never want to be from anywhere else. I am so blessed and privileged to be from the South. And even if you're not from the South, I feel as though, again, your lineage ties back to the South. So whether you're from Chicago or Detroit or New York, the South is in your blood, okay? And that's on a Great Migration. Your mind may not remember, but your DNA always will. And if you're from the South like me, I hope this piece makes you feel seen and proud to be from the South. This is more than just a graphic to me. This is a memoir. This is a mirror. So I hope you feel seen. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to watch more videos just like this one, be sure to click right here. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.